We have made a few shops in this awesome Minecraft SMP called Craftiverse. I mean, we have now 3 shops up and running and we have some diamonds on our hand, which should be enough. But I want to have more diamonds, so I can finally put together my dream base in this Minecraft world. For that reason, I will build up a mud shop in this episode to possibly get more diamonds over time to be able to afford all the blocks I need for my main base area. Speaking of my main base area, we will finally remove the last parts of the mountain in this episode, and let's just say I wasn't been able to do it alone, so I got some help and it was pretty funny, but that's what you will see at the end of this episode. So let's roll out the plan paper to see what we will do. First, make the mod shop. Secondly, remove mountain. That's easy, alright? Anyway, let's dive into this episode. First off, I think we should check on the shop that we built last time, the lucky boxes from me. Let's see if someone bought some lucky boxes. Oh yeah, we made 45 diamonds, which is pretty neat. Now I guess we can look up in our mob drop shop and see if we made any profits over here. We got some diamonds over here. Oh, we sold some gunpowder, nice. But we made a stack of diamonds, which is pretty nice. I like it. But I guess it's not enough diamonds. And I will open another shop, and this shop will be a mud shop. Because I think people are in dire need of some mud and packed mud. And I think I have everything in my base that's, you know, that I'm gonna need to sell it. So why don't I open the shop, right? And obviously I will need mud in the future myself. But that's... So I guess what I will do now is go back to my base. And I guess then I will make a mud farming machine. And then I will make the packed mud. So I guess we will meet us in my base. Alright, as you can see, we are back at my main area. And I think I want to build up the mud farm over here, right where I'm standing, you know, next to the cacti farm and next to the super smelter behind me. And I think it will be pretty simple setup. I guess I will just make a short time lapse out of it. And I guess I will meet you in some minutes. Let's go. So I decided to just build a normal standard mud farm thing. I guess the original design was from Ilmango, and that shows how old this is, because where is Ilmango? I don't know. But I know that I miss him, so please come back if you watch this video. Anyway, I guess we should go further in this episode. Alright, I have built up the machine now. I hope that it works. I think the first time it won't work, and then after a couple of times the glass bottles have been filled up with water, and then it should work. I guess let's see. Oh yeah, it's working. Nice. I guess so now I can AFK a bit. I will generate more mud, and I guess then we will meet us again. And then I will show you how I make the mud into the packed mud. And then we already have everything we need, I guess. See you in some minutes. Alright, we now have a bunch of mud, which is great, but we need the packed mud and not the mud. So I guess we need wheat. And for that I will actually head to my starter base. But let me grab up a shulker box first. I don't want the glass, you can go in here. And now I will take that with me, and then I will need to look into my shulkers if I have any bone meal. Yeah, I have some bone blocks, which is great. Now let's head back to my base. Now we are at my beautiful starter base, the Hundo. Anyway, we need to go inside over here, and then we need some seeds actually. I guess put them in my offhand. Now we just need to get some of the bone meal into each dispenser. And now I think I can just do that and then this. And I get wheat. Easy. Alright, so now we have a way to get mud. We have a way to get wheat. I guess I will stay here, get some wheat, and then I will make some packed mud. Nice. So, see you in some minutes, I guess. Alright, it's just a few minutes later. I don't have many wheat, but I guess we can transfer some mud into the packed mud when I have the crafting table over here. I mean, it is a quite slow process, to be honest. But I think we won't need too much packed mud and stuff. I think it will be fine for like a little pop-up shop that I want to do. And I guess then I can sell some of it. But yeah, this is basically how it works. So I guess I will do that for, you know, a little bit longer. We'll pick up some shulker boxes. And I guess then I will open a little pop-up shop. Just to help out people, you know, to get their builds done. Yeah, I guess I will sit here a little bit longer. Alright, I sat there another like, I don't know, 1 or 2 hours. I mean, it is a lot of time, but what I have right now is 1, 2, 3 shulker boxes. One with the packed mud, second one with muddy mangrove roots, and another one with mud bricks. I think I want to sell the normal mud too. I have a few stacks over here, and I can obviously generate more over this area, but yeah, that was something. But anyway, now we need to design up the shop, and I think I already did it in the creative testing world, and now it's time to gather up the resources. I mean, specifically, I think what I need the most is tuff. So I guess I will need to go into the mines and I need to mine out some tuff. So I guess let's do it right now. Let's go into the mines. So for the new mud shop, I needed a bunch of tuff and andesite. I think most of the other resources I had in my chest monster already, so that was kinda easy. However, I still would like a shop for like deep slate, tuff and other blocks, so I hope some of the other members will make such a shop in the future. However, now the only thing I can do is to farm it up the old-fashioned way, and to be honest, it didn't take too long because I just needed like 12 stacks of tuff and like 6 stacks of andesite. But in the future, it would be cool if I would be able to just buy it because money is everything, I guess. Anyway, I think we will meet us again at the shopping district to build the next shop, which will generate me a lot of diamonds. Alright, I have finally got all the resources I need in my boxes over here, and I think I want to build it a little bit more up in the sky because I will actually hire Q. Yeah, this one is for you, to make the terraforming around the shop. So I will build it in the sky. He needs to build some kind of mountain thing and a pathway to it. And I think it will be amazing after some time. And he has a terraforming shop somewhere in this shopping district. I need to find it later. But anyway, let's start into building mode. It won't be completed in this episode, but I think once Q has done the terraforming, I think it will be amazing. Anyway, let's go into building mode. Alright, as you can see, I have done the mud shop and I'm really happy with it. I like the gradient from the deep slate to like pale moss tough area to cobblestone to, you know, andesite and then stony bits. And I think it's a pretty cool like broken look with the walls and like the glass. And I don't know, the two chimneys, the little steam coming out of them, the colored roof from red to like more of an orange color. I think it's pretty lovely. Also, you can see I haven't done the terraforming bits out here because this will, as I mentioned, Q's job with his terraforming shop, which is somewhere where I will go to next. Anyway, oh, look at this building while the sun sets down. It's, I just like it. It's simple, but it's still good. Where is anyone asleep? Don't. Anyway, it's still a work in progress thing, not only from the terraforming aspect, but also I want to get a more complex interior done soon, but I think that is what I will do in the next episode. For now, I just wanted to have some stuff done. I have now the prices: 1 diamond per stack for the muddy mangrove roots, 2 diamonds per stack for the packed mud, and 2 diamonds per stack for the mud bricks. Those are the prices for now because I need to do much of it like manually. And it's a lot of, you know, time-consuming stuff. I need to put actual mud in here too. I forgot to save up some for a shulker box over there. Anyway, this is how the shop is going to be here. I think it will be cool. Work in progress. Yeah, so I guess what we need to do now is to get to Q's terraforming shop, do the request for the job for this shop into his lectern thing. Let's see, where is his terraforming shop? That isn't the terraforming shop. That isn't the terraforming shop. I think it's over there. Quote fee here. Quote fee? Maybe I should read through it first. Hello, fellow crafter. On the left is what you would consider to be good terraforming, which is probably what your base looks like. On the right is just the tip of the iceberg of my skill set in terraforming, which in my opinion is the better option. your build can always look better with the service from Q. So what are you waiting for? Request my service on page 4. There is a 5 diamond quote fee in order for me to get out of my comfy office chair to come quote the job on your land. 5 diamond quote fee, 30% off if you supply the materials, full price if I have to supply the materials. All jobs are subject to quoting first and price depends on job. Request of service. Make my shop look good from the terraforming. Forming stuff, you know, just make good, bro. Babs. Done. Get it over here. Get in the fee. It is 5 diamonds. Get it over here. Alright, Q. Do good. If it will be bad, like honestly, if it will be bad, I have a lot of TNT, so just, you know, I have the TNT to make everything happen on the server. So I guess do a good job. Anyway, I guess that's enough of the mud shop for now. I think I wanted to do something, but I kind of forgot. My brain is running out of capacity. I guess I will go to my base and see what I want to do next. Alright, I guess I have made another shulker box of normal mud, so I will get this inside the mud shop. Anyway, that's not what I want to do, like overall in the next couple of minutes. At least for you minutes, for me it will be some hours. I guess in the meantime I should remove more of the mountain. I should finally start my main base instead of like procrastinating and starting other projects. Why? Anyway, I guess I will do some kind of mountain removal right now. So I guess let's get some pickaxes and let's remove the mountain. Let's go. So I was about to start to remove the mountain, but actually I got a message on Discord that my shop is already kinda out of stock, like at least some of it. And I looked into it and like we already sold, like it's literally the next day and we sold that much of mud. We sold the whole, I think it was packed mud, the whole shulker box. Like what? What? Keep buying, I guess. It's not bad for me. Anyway, I guess now let's get into mountain removing. I guess I will make me some more pickaxes in the meantime, so I have more silk touch and stuff to get more stone. And I guess it's time for the largest mountain removal time lapse that we have done in the series so far. So I guess without further ado, let's go! While I was removing the mountain, it came to my mind that I should probably speed up the process a bit because it literally took me months to get this far at removing the mountain. As I don't want to work on removing the mountain for like another 2 or 3 months, I decided at the end of this time lapse to call in some help because, you know, that is kinda the reason to play on an SMP. People can help each other out, and I thought it could be fun. So I guess let's get some people together and see what we can do. Well, actually, as you can see, I have removed pretty big parts of the mountain right now. I think it's pretty cool to see it, but it's still a long way to go. But the next step, I think I want to use some TNT and I want to make like some kind of machinery to set it up over the mountain and then drop some TNT down below. I think it should be far away from all that I have built so far, so I shouldn't destroy anything. And I mean, I will get help. Cheese is willing to help me out a bit. So I guess now it is time to build up some dispensers and some, you know, redstone devices, and then I will build up the machine, and then I guess we will meet us again because I want to have the mountain removed in this episode. I think it is possible, especially with TNT. Maybe it's not that clean afterwards, but I think we can get a good part of it done because it is basically quote unquote only this part to over here and then basically this line to here. But I guess if we can remove like the mountain till this point, I think it's basically done. And then I guess I have to terraform it afterwards, I guess, or I hire Q again. It depends, but I guess that's the plan. So let's get some dispenser done, and then I guess I will make some TNT. So I guess I need to farm up some sand again. Yeah, I guess we will meet up in the desert. Okay, See you soon. Alright, as you can see over here, I have gathered up a bunch of sand actually, and I have some gunpowder over here. So I guess it's now time to make the TNT. Cheese over there is making the little machinery setup, the little one, you know, just a small one, actually quite simple one. It will be fun, and but I guess I will make a little time lapse out of it. I know this episode again is pretty much time lapse heavy, but like I think. Or maybe the first ones I will actually make a live commentary out of it, I guess. But I guess we will meet us again when I have done the TNT and you know this machine is ready and we are ready to pull the lever, Kronk. Alright, I guess we are now ready. We have put in 16 TNT in every dispenser over here in this whole machine. Fivo will come over here too, another member of the Craftiverse server. And I just hope that everything will be fine and everything will go as expected.
Hello.
Hello.
This may or may not break the server, I don't know. But if not, it's gonna be glorious.
Can I kill those animals?
You wanna kill them before the TNT?
I think it would make a great shot at, you know, for replay mode. Come on, do it. Oh.
Oh god. Oh my god.
It's working.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
It's not working. It's not working. Like, as you can see right now, I'm in flashback just to tell you what actually happened and why Cheese died during the process. And if I start the replay, you should see at some point they will get some TNT out of here. I guess right now it should start. That was the first wave, that was successful, and then, as you can see, the TNT landed on this block, and then she panicked. But I still don't know why she died and Fivo didn't. Like she wanted to kick. I guess she wanted to kick away the TNT, but I guess it's so hilarious. Anyway, let's go further on with this episode. After we ran out of TNT, we decided to make some TNT duper flying machines, and to be specific, just Fivo and Cheese worked on it. I was just standing there and made some jokes. So I guess I was pretty useful. Anyway, we had a great time, and later on Edma came up and then we just talked and watched the flying machines doing their thing, while I tried to clean up the area a bit. So I guess I will now skip the rest of this process, and I guess we will meet up when this process is finally done. This is such a beautiful view. I mean, not really, there's not much, but I'm just really happy that the mountain is now removed. I mean, you know, the most part of it. There's still some walls and stuff that I need to figure out at some point, but I guess now I can make up the homemade? But now I guess I can figure out to make a custom mountain. I will do it manually. I won't use any tools like Axiom or anything in that sense. I will try to make it manually. I need to somehow sketch out how I want this mountain to be and like what kind of, you know, front sides and how the entrance will look and like how to get the pathway down to this area, and I want to have an area right over here as well, which goes even further down here, and then I will have an area over there as well and stuff. So I have plenty of stuff to do. I may need to do some more TNT duping stuff to get down deeper over that side as well, but I guess that is what I will do in the next episode. So yeah, we have still plenty of stuff to do in this series, and I hope you will get online in the next episode. As you may have seen in the community post, I try to upload every 2 weeks on Saturday, 8 PM CET time. I hope to see you soon in the next Sunday. Keep looking back into stuff, maybe leave a like, a comment and stuff, and I guess have a great day everyone. Goodbye.